Hey guys, it's Gold, and I'm back with what will be the introduction video for my newest series. Please guys, do stick around for this entire video, as without this video you will be hopelessly lost in my coming videos. You're not going to know what's going on in the series, as this video is just going to be explaining what's going to happen for the whole series. I've put a lot of time and effort into this series. I'm really hoping it's going to be a great series, but it's not going to make any sense if you don't watch this video. What the series is going to be is a combination of a Let's Play and Pokemon Showdown battles. And so let me just get into how this is going to work. I'm going to start just like any other Let's Play would before the first gym battle. And the goal of the series here, of course, is just like any Pokemon game, to collect all 8 gym badges. So, what I have up here are a list of all 6 generations, conveniently there are 6, and the Pokemon you can encounter before you get your first gym badge. I will start off by using a random number generator to select one Pokemon from each of the generations to be on my first team. I'll go with the highest available evolution that's legal in Inu. This whole series will take place in Inu, as that is the tier I'm most comfortable with and have the most experience with right now. So for example, if I, in Generation 1, roll a Pidgey, then I will be able to use Pidgeot in the tier, or in my video, because Pidgeot is legal in the tier. In addition, if I roll a Pidgey in Generation 1, I cannot then roll a Pidgey in Generation 2, because Showdown does not allow me to have multiple of the same Pokemon on a team, so I will have to adjust my numbers accordingly. But, as you can see, there are 6 Pokemon in Generation 1 you can find before the first gym leader, all the way up to 18 in Generation 4. So I should have a pretty interesting random team here. Hopefully I don't get trolled by the random number generator and get like a Zubat or something, because even Golbats are used, so I'd actually have to stick with Zubat. But once I catch those Pokemon, they're going to come down here to my PC, or basically the list of Pokemon I have. Enter their name here, their tier here, and their experience here. Let me go over the tier system now. Every Pokemon starts at tier 1, and that means they have their normal abilities, so no hidden abilities, and they can only learn moves that they can learn by leveling up normally. Once they reach tier 2, they unlock their egg moves. Tier 3 gives them move tutor moves, as well as special event moves. Tier 4 unlocks their hidden ability, and Tier 5 gives them access to TM and HM moves. So as you can see, unlocking and leveling up these Pokemon to higher tiers, which is meant to simulate leveling up in-game, will be incredibly important as I go through this series. But let's explain how you actually get these tiers. So let's say I've got a hypothetical Pidgeot here. It's tier 1, has no experience to start with. But I go into my first battle and Pidgeot gets me a kill. Great, that's 1 experience for him. For every 10 experience I earn, I move up to the next tier. Each Pokemon is going to have their own independent experience and independent tiers. So Pidgeot could be tier 5, but my Butterfree could still be tier 1, for example. In addition to getting 1 experience for each kill a Pokemon gets, I will get double experience if I win the battle. So Pidgeot gets me 1 kill and I win the battle. Pidgeot then gains 2 experience towards this next tier. I hope that one made sense to you, because now I'm going to go over to the Mart. This might be the most important part of the series, collecting money and buying items from the Mart. I'm going to start off with no items. I've got nothing on my 6 Pokemon. They're just the moves they can learn by leveling up normally, because they're in tier 1. But I've got 1,000 Pokédollars to start with. That's enough to buy me like 1 Assault Vest or a couple berries or something like that. Obviously, the best items like choice items and Eviolites will be the most expensive at 1,500, and less important items like berries and air balloons will be at the bottom at 500. I feel like I need to explain what specific items is. That would be like Thick Club for Marowak or Light Ball for Pikachu. Items that only really work for certain Pokemon. Most of the time these items are very good, however, so I'm going to make them right in the middle, because only certain Pokemon can use them, but they're very valuable if you have that Pokemon. So they're going to cost me 750. And for those wondering why Black Sludge is below Leftovers, even though Black Sludge is the more useful item, it's because Leftovers can be used on any Pokemon, and so it's going to help me out more to have a set of Leftovers than to have a set of Black Sludge. Let's finally go on to the Pokeball here, because this is going to be very important. Pokeballs are going to cost 200, so they're the cheapest item in the game. And what they do is, I'm going to scroll back up to the top here. It allows me to catch a Pokemon that I'm able to encounter. So if I buy a Pokeball, pay my 200 Pokédollars here, I'm going to roll a random number between 1 and 6 to decide which gen I'll be catching Pokemon in. And then I'll roll another number depending on which gen it is to decide which Pokemon I'll catch. If I catch a Pokemon I already own, that's too bad for me. I've got 2 of that Pokemon, so it's basically useless. But this is how I'm going to obviously change my team up and make improvements to the team. And yeah, just add to my team. So, as you can see, that's going to be a very valuable item for me. Even though it's only costing 200, it's because there's no guarantee you're going to get anything good. And so you might be wondering how I plan to make money in this series. Of course, the answer is by beating trainers, or, other people on Showdown. So, people have a ladder rating of 1,000 or higher. I'm going to get Pokédollars equal to their ladder rating, minus 1,000, because that's like the standard, plus 100, because if I meet someone with ladder rating 1,000 exactly, I don't want to get nothing for that. So basically I'll be getting their ladder rating minus 900 in Pokédollars added to my bank account. I will not be losing Pokédollars if I lose battles, because my team is going to be ridiculously underpowered at the start, and I'm going to need to be able to find a way to get money so I can get items to stand a fighting chance here. Finally, let's go over the gym challenge. Just like in any Pokemon game, there's a certain set of challenges you have to accomplish before you can get to the next gym leader. Whether it's getting to the next town, fighting Team Rocket or Team whatever in that gen, or even just the challenge itself in the gym, like finding electrical switches and trash cans. There's some obstacle you have to overcome to fight the gym leader. Each challenge is going to be different. The first one's going to be rather simple, just a ladder rating of 1,200. It's going to be simple, but not easy, given these restrictions of tiers and lack of items. So once I hit a 12,000 ladder rating, I can challenge the gym leader. The gym leaders themselves is the one part of the series I haven't locked down for sure. Potentially the gym leader will be a friend of mine using like a themed team. Like for instance, the first gym leader in all of Pokemon is Brock. So maybe he'll be using a ground or a rock team. But my hope for this series is to get other Poke YouTubers to be the gym leaders for me. If you guys enjoy the series and if you guys show enough support, hopefully I can get some other YouTubers interested in the series and willing to guest star as a gym leader. And so obviously to complete this challenge, I have to get all 8 badges. But what happens after you beat the first gym leader? That is a good question. I asked myself. But anyways, in addition to making 1,000 Pokédollars for the victory, which it will be huge at the time, that'll get me basically another set of leftovers or something, I also unlock new Pokemon. These are all the Pokemon between the start of the game and the first gym in their respective generations. After I beat the first gym, I will unlock all the Pokemon between the first gym and the second gym. So that will vastly increase the amount of wild Pokemon I can catch with the Pokeballs here, and vastly increase the amount of Pokemon I can have on my teams. Hopefully I'll be changing my team up quite a bit, catching new Pokemon, and introducing them to the series so that my team will be not stationary, I guess. Would be a good way to put that. I think that is all you guys need to know about the series. If you have any questions or any corrections here, if I'm missing an item that's important, something like that, please let me know. I would love to fix it now before the series really starts. But that being said, let's catch my team here. I'm going to start with Generation 1, where there are 6 wild Pokemon I can encounter. So I'm going to pull up my random number generator, set it between 1 and 6, and good luck to me. Alright, I get number 6. And that is Nidoran female. Alright, so add that over here. It's obviously tier 1 with no experience. So now let's go down to Generation 2. Don't think you can find a Nidoran female, so it's going to be out of all 15 there. So maximum 15, and good luck again. Alright, wow, 15. Alright, this is getting crazy. Ooh, Ghastly. I think I can use Haunter in use, so that'll actually be very good. Tier 1, no experience. On to Generation 3. Don't believe Nidoran or Ghastly are in here, so let's do it out of 10. If I get 10 here, I'm going to start saying something's up with this generator. Perfect, 1. Alright, that's a Starly. Alright, so that's not great. I get Staravia. But it could be a lot worse. It could be a Zubat. Let's go on now to Generation 4. Oh, my mistake. It's not Starly, it's Zigzagoon. That could actually be interesting. Alright, so now on to Generation 4. 18, let's see here. Are any of these repeats? Don't think so. So it's going to be out of all 18 here. And let's pick a number. Number 8. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I get Psyduck. Interesting, I'll get a Golduck. That's not bad at all, actually. Generation 5, I'm not seeing any repeats again. Generation 5 is stacked. Unless I get Watchdog, Watchdog and Scraggy are probably the two not too useful ones. But it's out of 6, so I've got a good chance here of getting something good. Let's go. Number 5, what are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, Audino. Oh, that just boosted my team by so much right there. Great support there. Alright, and on to Generation 6, the final Pokemon here for my team. Not seeing anything. Oh, Zigzagoon. Alright, so it's going to be out of 15 here. I don't think anything else is a repeat, so let's go here. Hopefully I get something good. I'm really happy with that Audino, though. Alright, I get number 10. So 1, 2, 3, not Zigzagoon. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pansage. Interesting. Alright, that's not bad at all. And let's just enter in its information. Tier 1, no experience. And so there's my team. Nidoran Female, Ghastly, Zigzagoon, Psyduck, Audino, and Pansage. Please leave any feedback, suggestion, comments, questions. Please ask them now. And I will see you guys with the start of the series once I've made my team and bought my first item. Hope you guys enjoy the series. Bye.